have to play Friday. So, big game here for the Lumberjack boys to get the win. And I'm trying to get this Lumberjack lineup in here real quick. And hopefully at third in this game. Riley Abel will be 9, which is right field. We'll have Jackson Nantel, hitter. Stewart will be 2, catching. And we have Peyton Lingo at 4 for the Lumberjacks. Second base. And we are ready to go. We've got the first pitch getting ready to come up from Travis Eichsenberger. Called strike on Gibson. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I said Lumberjacks need to win this game. This one is, if they don't want to play on Friday, they have to get this game under their belt as a win. That pitch misses low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gibson. Next pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down for the Lumberjacks. Weather says we can expect some light rain within the next hour. Hopefully it's just light rain and then doesn't turn into anything drastically nasty. Had a pretty nasty cell come through earlier. Gabe Long to the plate for Lumberjacks now. First pitch fouled back, strike 1. Give you that outfield for the Wildcats here in just a moment. That pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gabe. Oh, my phone charger's sitting in a puddle of water down here, just the tip of it. 1-1 pitch, swing and a foul ball. Third base side this time. Count is now 1-2 to Long. So Eichsenberger on the mound for the Wildcats. Austin Clapper behind home plate. First base is Fields. Second base is Grasscamp. Low and outside. 2-2 count now to Gabe. Coberly is over at third. Reed Watcott at short. Nosworthy in left field for the Wildcats. Rainio in center and Allen in right. 2-down pitch on the way. He's going to swing on that one, put it up into play. It's going to be caught by the center fielder Rainio for out number 2 on the fly ball. Brings up Riley Abel for the Lumberjacks. With 2 outs, nobody on. On deck is Wyatt Holmes. First pitch. Called strike. Right around knee area. That one's down in the dirt. 2-1-2 count to Riley. Next pitch. That one's going to foul off. Ump right in the face mask. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Try to get through the rest of our senior night pamphlet for the girls. Or for the, not the girls, for the team. The way you want to get this thing started, if you're St. Mary's after losing that first game, it'll be Ramsey Rainio will be the leadoff man when we return.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look.
Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the Hot Deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Trey Gibson in left, Milo Marsh in center, Riley Abel in right. The batting order, top three for the Wildcats is Ramsey Rainio, Ethan Coberly, and Austin Clapper. Teft, first pitch. Going to be a called strike one. 0-1 count to Ramsey. Next pitch on the way. A little bit inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kind of like Clapper. It looks like Teft has a little bit of a 2-2 the count to Ramsey Rainio. That pitch misses. I think we're starting to get a little bit of that light rain coming across. Full count to Ramsey. That pitch is going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. The throw is going to be sailed over the head of Holmes, and there'll be extra bases on the air by the third baseman for St. Mary's. Gabe Long sailed that one over the top of his first baseman. So an error to start things off for the Lumberjacks. Ethan Coberly to the plate for the Wildcats. That one's in the dirt. And a little bit more than a light rain at the moment as it picks up its pace. Next pitch. Oh, that one must have been left inside. 3-0 count to Coberly. Next pitch. Called strike. Coberly wasn't going to swing at anything until he seen a strike, so 3-1 count to Coberly. Ground ball. Third baseman gets the scoop, and he's going to mishandle that one and sells another one over the top of the first baseman. And that error, again, will get runners at first and at second and third. Runners in scoring position for the Wildcats. Back-to-back errors for the third baseman for St. Mary's. Gabe having a little trouble out there. Settle down a little bit. That pitch misses outside. Little low, ball one. Next pitch, down low. This is a little change up there, strike one. 2-1 count to Clapper. Low again, 3-1 count. Runs the count full, 3-2 to Clapper. Lumberjacks need that all-important first out here. No outs, runners at second and third for the Wildcats. Going to have a high pitch there that Clapper goes ahead and swings at, gets a piece of it, fouls it off. Getting some lightening up of the sky. Next one fouled off again. Hopefully this rain stops here in a minute. Like I said, get this second game in. 30% chance of showers until about 6. And ball 4. Bases loaded, no outs for the Wildcats. Brings up Eichsenberger. First pitch. Gonna be a wild pitch. Ball. And a run comes across. Runners advance to second and third and home. So one run across for the Wildcats. One ball, no strikes to Eichsenberger. And that pitch is high. Next pitch, down low. 3-0 count to Eichsenberger. Next pitch. Bases loaded once again for Kellogg with no outs. Brings up Reed Watcott. High and outside on that pitch. Ball 1. There's a strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Only 1 run across, but been a rough start to this inning for Lumberjacks. Oh, I don't know where that pitch missed, but it did for ball 2. Might have been a little low. 2-1 count to Reed. Next pitch. Called strike on that one. 2-2 count to Reed. Cody looks in. Next pitch. High. Ball 4. Brings a run across for the Wildcats. Coach Lounsbury, Drake, is going to go out and talk to his pitcher. As Gage Nosworthy comes to the plate. Two runs across here for the Wildcats, no hits. And Coach Lounsbury must have been taking a tad bit longer than the umpire wanted him to take out there. His umpire started to head out there. And that's going to be a ground ball hit to the shortstop. He's going to try to sidearm that to Lingo, and Lingo not in the right spot, I think, and doesn't make that catch. And 2 runs come across on another error for the Lumberjacks. I don't know if that was... Ooh, wait, that's not right. No, that is right. How come Okay, so I've got too many people out there. So Gage Nosworthy stills to second. Not sure what the count is. I know that's a ball. Runner's coming on a passed ball. So St. Mary's really having a tough go at it here in this first inning. 5-0 Lumberjacks trail.
Then I got to get up really early, but I only had like a little over.
Not sure what the count is at the moment. That's a strike.
We're on our last shot. Probably be done tomorrow. What is today?
Outs either. 2-2 count.
Somebody from the company.
Ground ball right up the middle. Going to get the throw to first in time. Lumberjacks will record the first out, but another run comes across. Six runs in the inning so far for Kellogg. Nobody on the bags now. One out brings up Jack Fields. They've just about batted around. Fields, the first baseman. And that pitch is inside for ball one.
I didn't have to. They cruised everywhere.
Next pitch. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Fields. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit Field in the hip. And a runner on for the Wildcats.
They can do it in 10 seconds.
Cody needs to shake that one off. Brings up Grasscamp, bottom of the order. 1 out. Runner on first for the Wildcats. 6 runs across Kellogg. Low pitch there for ball one. That pitch is inside. Two balls, no strikes to Grasscamp. Swing and a miss at that next pitch. Strike one, 2-1 count.
I got 25
2-1 pitch. Misses outside. 3-1 count. Cody takes a look over to first. The pitch on the way. Going to get a piece of that one. Foul it off. Full count. 3-2 now to Grasscamp. And that's going to be hit into left field. Trey Gibson calls for it. Makes the catch for the fly out. 2 down. Held up at first. Brings up the top of the lineup is Rainio. He reached on an error in his first at bat. Had that ground ball over to the third baseman. Got airmailed to first. First pitch, tad bit high, ball one. Next pitch, swung on, fouled off, 1 ball, 1 strike. Teff takes a look over to first. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ramsey's going to get that one popped up. It's going to get fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. .47 pitches in the first half inning for Cody. That's tough. 2-1, 1-2 count. High and outside makes it 2-2.
Oh, that's close enough.
Another. That time we get the strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Retires the sides, but there were 6 runs, no hits, 3 errors, 1 left on base for the Wildcats into the top of the second. It is 6-0 in favor of Kellogg, and it'll be the number 4 batter, Wyatt Holmes, stepping up when we return. Actually, we'll keep it here. We'll look at our next senior for golf, and that is Greta Harder. Her guardians are Becky and Nate Harder. 1 year of playing golf for her. After high school, she plans to attend North Idaho College and pursue an associate's degree in physical education. After college, she'd like to become a personal trainer. Her activities in school include volleyball, cheerleading, track, and golf. Her most memorable moments were when the bus got yelled at by a homeless dude. Bus rides home and meeting new people. Greta would like to thank her parents for letting her play golf, coaches for being patient while teaching her the game, Cole for playing golf with her for fun and being a good sport about losing, Kylie, Jaylyn, Addie, Paige, and the rest of her teammates for making golf fun. That is St. Mary's senior golfer, Greta Harder. And like I said, it'll be Wyatt Holmes leading things off for the Lumberjacks here in the top of the second. Lumberjacks find themselves in a big hole early in the game, 6-0. Lumberjacks are going to need some couple of big innings and some hitting to happen so they can climb back into this. First pitch to Wyatt Holmes, fouled off, strike 1. In between games, I was looking at street is quite a ways back there, so I don't think any foul balls quite get all the way to the road. So 0-1 count to Holmes. Oof, inside. All 1 ball, 1 strike. Eisenberger got out of that first inning quick earlier. He only had 15 pitches. That's going to be hit into center field. Is it going to be trouble? It will be. The center fielder, Ramsey Rainio, tries to lay out to make the catch. He can't get it, and Holmes is safe on the double. So Holmes gets things going. A valiant effort by Ramsey Rainio to lay himself out there. Only thing that happens, the only bad thing about when you do that is if you don't make the play, that ball usually ends up as extra bases. The left fielder, Nosworthy over there, though, hold it to just a double. Brings up Landon Holmes. Landon's going to swing on that first pitch. It's going to be hopped up and foul, but caught by Fields for an out. Brings up Jackson Nantel. I think Jackson was having trouble getting the weight off of the bat. And had to come out of all the way out of the dugout to the pavement and smack the bottom of the bat on there to get it loose. Outside corner, strike 1. Jackson turned and shook his head. Yep, he knew that. He thought that was going to be coming. Swing and miss. The next pitch, strike 2.
Go. Got to protect now.
0-2 count to Nantel. Nantel's going to foul that one off.
Go now. Tech.
Count is 0-2 to Jackson. Oh, Jackson thought that pitch was low. Going to get caught looking, rung up on that one. Out number 2 brings up Milo Marsh. The Lumberjacks need base runners. They need some runs in. They really need them here in this inning just to help. Milo is going to take a swing at the first pitch, strike 1. Big, healthy cut. 0-1 count to Marsh. On deck is Teft if Milo gets on, but I think he got a piece of that one, fouled it off, I think, as well. Strike 2. So Marsh down in the count, 0-2 to Tixenberger. That one's going to be fouled off. That one catches the umpire, I think, in his padding, I think. Clapper gives the ump a second. Goes out, talks to Eisenberger, comes back down. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that'll retire the sides. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. St. Mary's down 6-0 going into the bottom of the second inning. And let's see, any changes being made? I'm not sure, but we'll be back.
Jack Buell Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses. And most importantly, people. Jack Buell Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Buell Trucking.
And we are back, and I want to come back a quick bit early because I wanted to congratulate, I forget who the valedictorian is, but co-salutatorians for this year's graduating class of 2024 is Brennan Green and Jacqueline Linnemeyer. So I want to congratulate them. I don't remember if I can find, I might have actually gotten rid of that. I may not have that. I was hoping to be able to find the email that showed all of it, but I don't remember who the valedictorian is for the high school this year. First pitch to Coberly's going to be a called strike. Next pitch was a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 as Cody Teft continues on the mound. 1-2 count to Coberly. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And he'll go down swinging for 1 out. First pitch to Clapper, a little low. Ball 1. Now it's going to be a ground ball. Booted, or not booted, but a little bit mishandled for a second, but the throw was going to be in time. Down to first base from short to first. Landon Holmes to Wyatt Holmes. 2 outs. Not having any luck finding that. First pitch to Eisenberger down in the dirt for ball one. That pitch can be fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. I'm going to catch him off guard on like a changeup. Strike 2 called. Nice looking pitch that time from Cody. 1-2 count to Eisenberger. 2 outs, nobody on. Now he's going to just get a piece of that one, does Eisenberger. Thought about it, decided to swing at it smartly, I think, and got just a piece. Next pitch on the way. That one's high up inside. 2-2 count to Eisenberger. On deck is Reed Watcott if Eisenberger gets on. 2-2 pitch. And has that off speed again and gets him swinging way out in front of it, and that retires the sides. A little bit better inning there for Cody as he is up to 61 pitches in just 3 innings, or 2 innings. But a quick inning there for the Lumberjacks defensively, and it'll be 6-0 in favor of the Wildcats. Cody Teft will be at the plate. Our next senior is Sammy Sint for the golf team. Guardians are Christy Masterson, Brian Chase, and Jared and Megan Sint. She has 4 years of golf. After high school, she plans to attend University of Idaho to study agriculture education and minor in animal science. Her activities in school include soccer, basketball, golf, Business Professionals of America, BPA Market, National Honor Society, and class officer. Her most memorable moment was yelling at people in traffic and hitting her own call while teeing off on hole number 1. Sammy would like to thank Mom, Brian, Dad, Meg, Kins, Bryce, Becky, Luke, Tanner, the Booster Club, her teammates, Taylor, Jada, Paige, Kylie, Jaylyn, Greta, Addie, Isabel, Braden, Grant, Trace, Zeke, Alan, and Seth, and lastly, the golf course crew for everything they've done for the team. St. Mary's Lumberjacks senior golfer Sammy Sint. And there will be one more senior to mention, and we will do that. Maybe in between these 2 innings. Cody Teft steps to the plate for the Lumberjacks. On deck is Amato Stewart. First pitch to Teft, a big swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Oh, that was... The umpire almost wanted to call that a strike. I seen that, but he leaves it as a ball. Ball 0, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is up. 2-1 count to Teft. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 count to Cody. 2-2 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll bring up Stewart, bottom of the lineup. On deck is Gibson. Again, St. Mary's needs to get some base runners out there. Eisenberger looking, doing a little bit of groundskeeping up there on the mound, housekeeping. Gets set. First pitch to Stewart. Swing and a miss, strike 1. St. Mary's having a little bit of trouble figuring Eisenberger out. That one's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stewart. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Big cut on looked like an inside pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stewart. Next pitch. Going to get him on an outside corner, rung up, strike 3. Top of the order for Lumberjacks. 2 outs, nobody on. Lumberjacks trail 6-0 to the Wildcats. First pitch called strike. 0-1 count on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, 2 count to Eisenberger. Get a called strike 3. Whole dugout is saying good eye, and umpire rings him up on a called strike. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Lumberjacks in the top of the third. It is 6-0 going into the bottom of the third in favor of Kellogg, and it'll be the middle of their order, Reed Watcott, when we return.
At Good Neighbor Pharmacy, we're committed to being your good neighbor.
Good Neighbor Pharmacy is an independent network of over 3,000 pharmacies throughout the United States, giving us the buying power to compete with the chain stores.
We'll fill your prescription quickly and safely, and you're supporting a locally owned pharmacy.
Your copays are the same wherever you go. Why not come and visit your locally owned pharmacy professionals?
Jack's Pharmacy is your Good Neighbor Pharmacy here in St. Mary's. Come in and say hi. Jack's Pharmacy.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Idaho at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid?
And we are back. We've got Coach Lounsbury out there doing some catching for Cody as Gabe Long trying to get his gear on. He does. And I think their last warm-up pitch is coming. Sun coming out here in Osborne. First pitch to Watcott. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next pitch, a strike as well. That one's going to be a ground ball into the gap. Can they get the throw to time to first? They will. A nice play by Landon Holmes. Brings up Gage Nosworthy for the Wildcats. I wasn't looking at the pitch at that time. I think it was a ball to Gage. 1 out, nobody on for the Wildcats. Nosworthy reached on an error in his first at bat. Going to foul that one off. I believe it might be a 1-1 count. And it is. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nosworthy. A little bit wide on that pitch, lost the control. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Lumberjacks need to win one of these games today to get that 3rd place spot in the district tournament. That was a reach for that one. That's line drive right to Peyton Lingo, and he makes the catch. First pitch to Maddox Allen, the ball 1. Inside, ball 2. 2-0 count to Allen. On deck is Fields. Gonna get a piece of that one, foul it off. 1 ball or 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 count. The pitch on the way. Just misses. 3-1 count now to Allen. That is going to be swung on. High fly ball. Calling for it, making the catch is going to be Wyatt Holmes from first base for the fly out. That will retire the sides. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Wildcats. Into the top of the 4th, St. Mary's trails 6-0 to Kellogg. It will be Gabe Long coming to the plate, and we'll do our final senior golfer. It is Jalen Barden. Her guardians, Danielle and Jeremy Barden, 4 years of playing golf. After high school, she plans to attend Paul Mitchell in Coeur d'Alene. Activities in school include golf. Her most memorable moment was when the team was stuck in traffic yelling at people to move, and a random person made fun of Carson. Jalen would like to thank her mom, dad, Gracie, Aunt Brandy, Grandma, Grandpa, Briggs, Brooklyn, Asher, Haylin, Kylie, Sammy, Kiana, Greta, Paige, and last but not least, the entire golf team, including Coach Chase and Coach Becky. That is Jalen Barden, your senior golfer. I think that is all of the seniors in our senior pamphlet for the golf team. Gabe Long steps to the plate, flew out his first at bat. Eisenberger still doing pretty well, just 39 pitches. Cody Teft was 73 in 3 innings. Had a tough first inning. Regrouped, has had pretty good last couple of innings. Big swing by Gabe for strike 1. St. Mary's bats just have not been able to be consistent today. Seen a lot of different pitchers from Kellogg. That one is a hard ground ball. It's going to take a nice couple of hops, and Gabe's going to beat the throw out as the second baseman Grasscamp double clutches, and I'm going to probably give that as an error. And we'll get a man on for the brings up Gabe Long. No outs, runner on first. Riley Abel to the plate. Struck out swinging his first at bat. Looking for something here. Wyatt Holmes on deck. Lumberjacks in the meat of their order. There's a line drive into center field. Gets under the second baseman's glove, and that'll be a base hit single. Brings up Wyatt Holmes. Runners at first and second, no outs. Lumberjacks need to keep this going here for the moment. Timeout as Gabe is fixing his... I'm not sure what he was doing, but he's putting on, I think, a sliding glove. See a couple of Lumberjacks with those in their pockets. A couple of them using sliding gloves. Wyatt Holmes, big cut at the first pitch, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Wyatt doubled his last at bat. That one's down low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Holmes. On deck is Landon Holmes. In the hole is Jackson Nantel. Next pitch. Also in the dirt. 2-1 count. Two 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Wyatt swinging for the fences on that one. 2-2 count to Holmes. Got a good thing started. You don't ever want to be that first out. So Wyatt's going to be battling hard here. 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 3. 3-2 count. That's one of those ones that I always cringe at a little bit when they don't swing and try to make contact, because they've been calling that outside ball quite a bit. So it was out for Wyatt on a fly out. Gabe over here. There's an error. I can say third baseman. Riley Abel makes it out to second. And that's where we're at. Lumberjacks get a score. And they got the infield for Kellogg talking. You got the umpires talking. Now the umpire's going to come over and talk to the Kellogg coach. Landon flew out his first at bat. Going to be a swing and a foul off on that one. Some chin music coming at him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, fouled off. He straightens that thing out down that third base line. That's a big poke for Landon if he can straighten that out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Holmes. Oh, did he get a piece? Yeah, no, strike 3.
Go, Jackson.
I thought he got a little piece of that on the swing for a foul tip, but the umpire said nope. Brings up Jackson Nantel, struck out looking his first at bat. 2 outs, runner at second. Lumberjacks need some runs in. High outside, first pitch from Eichsenberger. Ball 1. Next pitch. That's going to hit Jackson in the back. He'll be on by hit by pitch. Brings up Milo Marsh. Marsh struck out swinging his first at bat. Next pitch, ground ball. Going to be to the shortstop. He's going to double clutch it. No, the throw will be, I believe, in time. Shortstop to first base. Little double clutch action there, but able to get the throw in time. Will retire the sides. 1 run on 1 hit. 2 errors by the Wildcats. 2 left on base for the Lumberjacks. They put 1 run on, but they need 5 more. Going into the bottom of the 4th inning, it is 6-1 in favor of Kellogg. Jack Fields will be stepping up when we return.
Need to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main.
Apps including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course St. Mary's High School. Pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy.
Are back. St. Mary's did get a run across in the top of the fourth, but they still got a lot of work to do as they gave up 6 runs to the Wildcats in the first inning. And that was 6 unearned runs, basically. There was no hits for Kellogg. Next pitch. Again, I think Teft with that sidearm motion. 2-0 count to Fields. That one will get the corner for strike one. 1 ball or 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch on the way. That's going to be popped up foul. Can Holmes get to it? Yes, he can. Fly out. Sun shining through again. First pitch going to be foul. That ball's going to get the ungloved hand of Amato Stewart. When it's cold, it hurts even worse. So Amato's trying to shake that off. Goes away, he's going to be thinking about it. Next pitch away. That'll be out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Grasskamp. Nobody on, so that was a wild pitch. It didn't matter too much there, except for it's ball 1. To Grasskamp on the way. Ground ball right up the middle. Can go get just in time. No, he's not able to get the throw. That just misses Coach Teff's glove as he tries to reach out there for it. And the ground ball base hit for Grasskamp. Brings up Ramsey Rainio, top of the order. Struck out swinging his last at bat. 1 out for the Wildcats. St. Mary's doesn't want them to get any more runs across, obviously. First pitch misses, ball 1. Sun's out, but there's a little sad cloud somewhere near us. It's dropping some rain on us. One 1-0 count to Rainio. Next pitch. That's going to miss outside, little wild, ball 2. That'll get the runner to second base as Grasskamp gets over on the wild pitch. 83 pitches for Cody. I think you get 110 in a game. Doesn't have if he has a kind of a tough inning here, he could get really close. Little knuckleballer there, going to be short of the plate, ball 3. Next pitch, called strike. 3-1 count to Rainio. That one's going to be fouled off, so it's a full count to Ramsey. 3-2 count. Three-two pitch on the way. A little too far in, ball 4. Oh, maybe that's a good sign as we got rainbow across us there. If the Lumberjacks drop this game, they'll have to play Priest River on Friday. Ground ball. And diving forward to try to knock it down is Gabe Long. and that's going to mess up the whole mechanic as one run comes across. Rainio over to third, and Coberly safe at first. Not going to call that an error because that was a hard hit ball that Gabe kind of laid out there for to try to knock it down. He got the ball, but it booted off of him straight out, and Landon, who's going to back him up, it was not in a good spot to get it either, as that ball went the opposite direction. First pitch to Clapper is down low for ball one. The Wildcats got that one run back from the Lumberjacks that St. Mary's took in the top of the fourth. Gives them a 7-1 lead. Runners at the corners. One out, strike one called. And there's a bad throw from Stewart. That's going to result in a run. And runner to second. Yeah, they tried to. That's right. They tried to get the throw down to second for the stolen base from Coberly. I believe we got a 2-1 count to Clapper. That's going to be a high popped up ball. Riley going to make the call. Or call it and catch it from the field position. So 2 outs brings up Eichsenberger for the Wildcats. A walk and a strikeout swinging for him. That is a foul ball. Down the left field line by Eichsenberger. Strike one. If St. Mary's can't mount the comeback here in this game, it's going to make things not really. It's just going to be tough because they're going to have to pitch somebody on Friday, which is going to give them a couple of days rest before districts begin. I'm not exactly sure how the rules work. So, and there's a hit by pitch for Eichsenberger. Amato Stewart still kind of flexing that hand that got hit by the ball. Brings up Reed Watcott. Walk and a ground out for Reed. 2 outs for the Lumberjacks, or for the Wildcats. Runners at second and third. That is a popped up foul ball. Out of play for strike one. That one misses, I believe it's, unless he swung, but I think it was a ball. That is foul. No, not fouled up. It is foul. Wyatt Holmes can't get to it in time. Got a little drip on me here out of my tent. So I think the count is 1-2.
Nice pitch. Wow.
A good-looking off-speed pitch, but going to get a ball called on that one. That's going to be a ground ball, hit up the middle, into left field, into the gap. They're going to, yeah, Coberly teased with going, then got held up as Gibson was ready to gun that home. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Going to get a timeout taken here for St. Mary's as Coach Lounsbury heads out to the mound.
Let's go hard.
Going to get a change in our pitcher. We'll come back.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Plumbing and Heating, installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community, whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need. The Shift and Grind family are always ready to help, so be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjacks!"
Spring is here, and you can make your home beautiful this summer with help from 10th Street Lumber. Besides all the building materials you'll ever need, 10th Street Lumber has landscaping supplies. They have landscaping bricks, concrete bricks, paving bricks, as well as planting materials. So stop by today, whether you're building a deck, a patio, or planting flowers, 10th Street Lumber has it all. 10th Street Lumber at 10th Street and Railroad Avenue, right here in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oakes at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oakes a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Yeah, we are back. It'll be Harlan Baker heading to the mound for the Lumberjacks. I think he is one of the kids up from JV. Cody Teft heads over to second base. Out of the game goes Peyton Lingo. First pitch from Baker is going to be a called strike one. As Gage Nosworthy to the plate. Swing, foul, tip, strike two.
Get him right here, 2-1. What do you say?
0-2. That pitch comes up short. One, 2 count now to Nosworthy. I think this is Harlan's first appearance for the varsity. That pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we're going to get a rundown and a pickoff for Coberly. Gets that third out. So 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 2 left on base for the Wildcats in the bottom of the 4th. They now have an 8-1 advantage over the Lumberjacks going into the top of the 5th. St. Mary's needs to find their bats, get some guys out there on base, and get some runs across here in this top of the 5th inning. We'll be back.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor.
Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
And we are back. First pitch to Cody Teft is ball 1. We got Teft, Stewart, and Gibson, the next 3 batters for the Lumberjacks. Outside corner on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Outside corner again. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eisenberger having a good day on the mound. 59 total pitches. 43 strikes, 16 balls. That is going to be hit out into right or left field. Gage Nosworthy there to make the out for the Wildcats. 1 out, brings up Stewart. Amato struck out looking in at bat.
And let's remember
First pitch misses for ball 1. That pitch is going to miss for ball 2. Nice to see the sun out after a pretty much all day. I mean, we had some sun out early in the first game, but then things got cloudy and wet and nasty and cold, and now the sun's coming out again, so it's nice to have that. That pitch is at outside corner, strike 1. That has been a very, very common spot that strikes are being called today. 2-1 count. That is going to be popped up into foul territory, but caught by Ethan Coberly. 2 outs, top of the order for the Lumberjacks. It's a good spot you want to be. You want to be in the top of your order, but you want to have 2 outs when you get there. You want to have some guys on base, especially when you're down by 7, 8-1. Down low on that first pitch to Gibson. Gibson has struck out swinging and struck out looking in his first 2 at-bats in this game. High on that one, ball 2. 2-0 count to Gibson. Going to foul that one off. Nice pitch to swing at. That pitch kind of dropped low there at the end, though. 2 balls and a strike to Gibson. On deck for the Lumberjacks will be Gabe Long if Gibson can get on. St. Mary's has 2 outs here in the 5th. Swing and a strike 2. 2-2 count to Gibson. Two pitch on the way. Down low outside. Runs the count full. 3-2 to Trey. Eisenberger's next pitch on the way. That is going to be hit and foul. No, caught by Coberly for the out. That'll retire the sides as the Wildcats get 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's still trails 8-1. Starting to run out of time here going into the bottom of the 5th. And it'll be Gage Nosworthy up to the plate. Don't forget the Chuck Compton Memorial Race coming up this weekend up at Christmas Hills Recreation Area. Don't forget they have changed the formats a little bit. Saturday is the kids races. Sunday is the big bike races. Worked really well for the muddy butt races, as it gave plenty of time to get those kids races done, not having to push and hurry and rush and have the big bike guys get upset or mad because it's running late. And it also helped just overall in general. I think they said it brought more kids racers out, and they said sometimes the adults that are racing don't want their kids to race because then they're busy working with them while they're also trying to get ready for a race. So a lot of things were good out of that. So don't forget, Chuck Compton Memorial Race this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, up at Christmas Hills.
You're listening to the home of Lumberjack Sports, 1240 KOFE, St. Mary's.
Harlan Baker on the mound for the Lumberjacks. Came in, threw 4 pitches in relief of Cody Teft, as Cody was up to around 80 pitches. Harlan, I don't think, has had any varsity pitching this year. I think it's his first time, to be honest with you. Gage Nosworthy, Maddox Allen, Jack Fields, the 3 up for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 5th. We enjoy seeing that sun coming out, but the outfielders may not like it as much. As they stare directly into it. First pitch, line drive. Landon Holmes, shortstop. To Wyatt Holmes, and the out. So we don't have Maddox Allen. We have Kyle Van Vliet coming to bat for the Wildcats. And the one thing you kind of ask of this young pitcher here is you don't want him to try to do anything too crazy, honestly. You just want to, when you're kind of trying to save your pitching, you want to get these guys to come in, let them hit the ball somewhat. Nothing like home runs, but try to get them to put something on ground ball territory to make easy outs. And Harlan has done that so far. First pitch, though, to Van Vliet comes up short, ball 1. That is another low pitch, ball 2 to Van Vliet. Two-0 pitch. That's going to be hit into right field. Diving for the catch is Riley Abel, making the highlight catch out there in right field. Two down brings up Jack Fields for the Wildcats. He was hit by pitch and fly out in his first 2 at-bats. That pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1 to Fields. Next pitch on the way. A little low and outside again. 2-0 count to Jack. It'll be Preston Grasscamp on deck if Fields gets on base, but he takes a big swing at that next pitch for strike 1. 2-1 count to Fields. Two-one pitch on the way. Inside that time, a little bit low. 3-1 count. Three-one pitch. That one's up high. Ball 4 puts Fields on at first with 2 outs. Brings up Preston Grasscamp. Preston had a single his last at bat. First pitch to Preston is going inside. Ball 1. Again, low and inside. 2-1 count to Grasscamp. That one's going to be high this time. High and outside. 3-0 count now to Preston. Three-0 pitch on the way. Ball 4, a little high, maybe a tad inside. Brings up the top of the lineup, Ramsey Rainio, who walked his last at bat.
Go, Harlan. Push off hard. You got it.
Harlan getting his signals from Stewart. Pitch on the way. Outside. That one is a pitch that's really close. He's given to other pitchers a strike, but not for St. Mary's on that one. 1-0 count. That's a swing and a miss for strike one. Nice pitch from Harlan there. Harlan checks second, looks over to first. Set. The pitch on the way. Called strike two. 1-2 count to Rainio. One-two pitch on the way. A little off speed there. He's going to catch up to that. The flip to second in time for the out on the fielder's choice. Hey, what did I do there? Okay. So there was no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base for the Wildcats in the bottom of the 5th. St. Mary's has 2 more innings to try to get ahead of the Wildcats as they trail 8-1. It'll be Gabe Long at the plate when we return.
Safe to taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
First, Gabe Long misses for ball 1. Next pitch also misses outside, ball 2. That one was outside and low. 2 balls, no strikes to Gabe. Gabe reached on an error in his last at bat. High, ball 3. 3-0 count to Gabe. Lumberjacks need base runners first, then they need runs. Next pitch, called strike. 3-1 count to Gabe. Next pitch on the way, line drive into the gap, base hit into right field for Gabe Long. Brings up Riley. Riley Abel singled into center field in his last at bat. Little pickoff attempt over to first. Not in time. Riley wait for his pitch. On the way, high. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch. Outside corner. That spot. Both umpires like that outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Abel. Next pitch, hit high. Drifting, and out of play. Foul ball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Riley. Riley was robbed of a home run in that first inning, or the first game. Just barely missed. That ball needed about 3 more inches up, and it would have been over the fence for a home run. 1-2 count to Riley. Riley thought about going for that one. Did not. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clapper wanted to check with the umpire out there. Pickoff try from the pitcher to first, from Eisenberger to Fields. Not there in time. Next pitch. That is a line drive all the way to the, not all the way to the fence, quiet. It's way out into center field, though. Riley's trying to get to second on the double. Gabe's going to come in and slide in safe. Riley's going to third on the throw. So a double with an RBI for Riley. And Riley over to third base on the throw. Gets a run across for the Jacks. No outs. Runner at third for St. Mary's. Brings up Wyatt Holmes, Landon on deck, and Jackson Nantel in the hole. Lumberjacks down 8-2. They need 6 more runs here. Wyatt shows bunt and pulls it back. Strike 1 called. Next pitch on the way. That is a high foul ball into foul territory. Eisenberger looked confused after he threw that pitch, and almost like he, I don't know, maybe he didn't throw the pitch that Clapper wanted him to. 0-2 count, though, to Holmes. Holmes has to battle here. And that one hit Wyatt. Wyatt kind of gave a look like, I didn't think it hit me, but it hit his jacket. I heard it hit the fabric. So Wyatt is down to first on a hit by pitch. Run at corners. Brings up Landon Holmes. Landon needs to get something going here. Fly out and a swinging for him in his first 2 at-bats. So if the Lumberjacks ever needed him to put something in play, it's right now. Over the fence would be nice, too. He shows bunt. Still showing bunt. Getting his signals from Clapper. The umpire calls time because they're just taking too long. Landon goes back to bunt position. Pitch on the way. High. Ball 1. High inside a little bit there. Again, showed bunt position. Pulls back, called strike. Not sure if they've actually got a bunt on or not. I'm not sure if they might want the sack bunt to get Wyatt over to second, but that they really need runners, so I don't think that's what they're going to try to do. Pickoff attempt from first, or from the pitcher over to first base, not there in time. That pitch up high, 2 balls and a strike, and good job by Clapper going up to get that. Riley isn't the fastest, so I don't know if he would have had the wheels to get in off of or a wild pitch, but would have been close. That one's going to be swung off. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to 87 pitches now for Eisenberger. So he's in on that pitch count somewhat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runners at first and third for the Lumberjacks. Eisenberger's pitch high over the head of Holmes. Count full 3-2. Eisenberger, the pitch on the way, and a big swing and a strike 3. Out number 1 for the Lumberjacks. Brings up Jackson Nantel. Jackson was hit by pitch in his last at bat. First pitch. Going to get him on the inside corner. Strike 1. 90 pitches now for Eisenberger. Next pitch, up high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Lumberjacks have 1 run across here in the top of the 6th. They need about 5 more to get this game close with only 2 innings left. That one is high, ball 2. Jackson just about swung at it, checked up, able to keep from going around. 2-1 count to Nantel. Little pickoff attempt again over to second or first base, not in time. That one's going to be fouled off for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two count. Called strike 3. And Jackson knew it. Went by as he was mad at himself after watching that one go by. 2 outs for the Lumberjacks. Runners at first and third. Milo Marsh struck out swinging, grounded out. First pitch is high outside, ball 1. Inside again, high, ball 2. (2-0) count to Marsh. Next pitch. It's that outside corner again, strike 1. I thought it might have been a little bit low. I don't know if Milo thought it was low as well, or if that was just a pitch that he was willing to take. 2-1 count to Marsh. That one's back for strike 2. 2-2 count. Six-run first inning for the Wildcats, and I don't really think many of those were earned. Has made this tough, but Milo's going to poke that one out into right field. And that'll bring a run across. Nice poke. Nice poke by Milo Marsh. It brings a run in. Advances to third. Runners to first and third. 4 down by 5, 8-3, bringing Cody Teft to the plate. I don't like to see Cody Teft hit a home run here. Bring in 3 runs. Make it a 6-8 ball game. Big triple or something would be nice, too. That one's going to be an outside corner. That one almost looked like it was high, though, but that's a pitch right across the plate. Strike 2. That pitch is high. Milo gets the stolen base. 1-2 count to Teft. St. Mary's has left 3 stranded in this one. They left a lot more stranded in that first game. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll retire the side. St. Mary's comes up with 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. The Lumberjacks needed a few more in that inning than that. They are now stuck with a 5-run deficit going into the bottom of the 6th inning. And it will be at the top of the order, basically, the number 2 batter, Ethan Coberly, stepping up when we return.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic, which has that 40.
When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new Express Lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's.
We are back. St. Mary's wants to put a quick into this inning for the Wildcats. There's a pop-up on the first pitch to Coberly, and he's going to foul it off, but he's going to have the fly out to Gabe Long. Brings up Clapper. Austin Clapper flew out his last at bat and ground out in a walk prior to those. On deck is Eichsenberger. Strike 1 called. Off-speed pitch coming through from Baker. That one is going to be hit into center field. Milo Marsh drifting back and makes the catch in deep center field for out number 2. If St. Mary's can get 3 quick outs here, the only thing they're going to have to do is get some runs in that last inning. Wildcats will probably have it at the end because Eichsenberger's only, I think, got about 7 pitches left. Strike 1 called. 0-1 call, Eichsenberger. That one was left short. Eichsenberger hit by pitch in his last at bat. Struck out swinging his second at bat and walked in his first. Next pitch on the way. Ooh, that's a dinger, and that's a good snag by Landon Holmes. The throw is in time to first, and that was a great snag by Landon Holmes on that play as that ball took a hop and he just barely got it into his glove. Makes the throw to first in time. 3 up and 3 down. No run, no hits, no errors. Lumberjacks, they need 5 runs to keep this game going, 6 to get the lead, and it'll be Amato Stewart at the bottom of the order starting off when we return.
If you're looking for a great breakfast in a nice little restaurant, then stop by Nellie's Kitchen in St. Mary's. Nellie's Kitchen is located in the River City Mall and serves breakfast from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Try a nice big hot cinnamon roll, biscuits and gravy, or a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Did someone say chicken fried steak? Nellie's is now offering a chicken fried steak breakfast Saturday and Sunday. Why not try the best breakfast in town at Nellie's Kitchen, located at the River Cities Mall in St. Mary's? Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks & Bell's Groom Shop Hey, Barks and located in St. Mary, free in Philly, $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
And we are back, and as I thought, with 103 pitches for Eichsenberger, the sidearm slinger there, Reed Watcott, comes in to try to finish this thing up at the end. And Amato Stewart leads off. So the biggest thing here for Lumberjacks is you want to get Stewart on base, and then you're into the top of your order. So that would be a good thing for the Lumberjacks. They need 5 runs to tie this thing up, 6 to take the lead. So a lot of work to do, and we know they can do it. They were down in the top of the 7th to Orofino by, what was it, 7 runs or something like that, and they scored 9 to take leads. Anything can happen. Lumberjacks just got to buckle down here, find their bats. Amato is going to be on base right with it by pitch. That one dinks off the top of his helmet. So top of the order for St. Mary's. Gibson looking for something to happen here. He's 0 for 3 on the day. So if at any point the top hitters need to get rolling, it's now. First pitch is low outside. Ball 1 to Gibson. On deck is Gabe Long. Still showing that bunt is Gibson. Pulls that back. Ball 2. Going to get Stewart on the pass ball over to second base. High inside, ball 3. Watcott checks the bags, looks the pitch on the way. That's going to be a called strike. About the knees, right across the plate. 3-1 count to Gibson. On the base any way you can right now. St. Mary's wants them base runners out there. Out. Ooh. That was a high outside pitch, I thought anyways, and so did Trey, and he started to head down to the base, and they called it a strike. Gibson was kind of beside himself. And he's going to swing and miss on that one. Strike 3. That was... Oof. That last... Oh, man. Gabe's going to take a first pitch outside. Strike 1. Again, that pitch from my angle looks like it's quite a ways out, but that one that they gave as a strike to Gibson was high and out. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. Strike 2. I think the strike zone by these umpires is really throwing St. Mary's off. So they're swinging at a lot of stuff they probably normally wouldn't swing at. 0-2 count. Ground ball from Gabe Long. Going to be to the shortstop, though. The throw is in time. Amato gets over to third, but we've got 2 outs. Brings up Riley Abel. Struck out in his first at bat here in this one, but then singled and doubled. On deck is Wyatt Holmes, Landon Holmes in the hole. In the 2-out rally now. Strike 1, outside corner. Next pitch. Fouled off. That one is caught for the fly out. That's going to retire the sides, and that's going to finish this game. The Lumberjacks fall 8 game 2. Puts them in play in their die game on Friday. I believe it's against Priest River, and I think it'll be in St. Mary's, but I'm not sure. The bad thing is we are not available for that game on Friday. But hopefully that is going to be a home game so that all the fans can make it out there to cheer on the Jacks. But tough day for St. Mary's as they just could not find their bats, really. And then some defensive issues and miscues in both games really affected them here in this one. So hopefully they can regroup, rebound, and come back and take care of business on Friday to get into the district tournament on Monday. Either way, will be an Orofino Monday for either boys or girls. If the boys make it up there, we'll go up there to call the boys' games. If it's only the girls, well, we'll go call the girls' district tournament games. But that's going to do it for us here tonight from Osborne as the Wildcats come up with the 8 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 5 left on base. The Lumberjacks had 3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors, and 6 left on base. Hope that you enjoyed the games, and we'll see you next time.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjacks!